China condemns U.S., Canada for sending warships through Taiwan Strait.
Here's a summary of the article.
Beijing, Taipei. The Chinese military on Sunday condemned the United States and Canada for each sending a warship through the Taiwan Strait last week, saying they were threatening peace and stability in the region. China claims democratically ruled Taiwan as its own territory, and has mounted repeated Air Force missions into Taiwan's Air Defense Identification Zone over the past year, provoking anger in Taipei. The U.S. military said the Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer USS Dewey sailed through the narrow waterway that separates Taiwan from its giant neighbor China along with the Canadian frigate HMCS Winnipeg on Thursday and Friday. Dewey's and Winnipeg's transit through the Taiwan Strait demonstrates the commitment of the United States and our allies and partners to a free and open Indo-Pacific, it added. The United States and Canada colluded to provoke and stir up trouble, seriously jeopardizing peace and stability of the Taiwan Strait, it said. While tensions across the Taiwan Strait have risen, there has been no shooting and Chinese aircraft have not entered Taiwanese airspace, concentrating their activity in the southwestern part of the Ades. While including Taiwanese territorial airspace, the Ades encompasses a broader area that Taiwan monitors and patrols that acts to give it more time to respond to any threats. Taiwan's defense ministry said on Sunday that 3 Chinese aircraft, 2 J-16 fighters and an anti-submarine aircraft, flew into the Ades again.
This post received a score of 8,100, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Well, I condemn _China _ for their condemnation, for I too claim this area of ocean that also does not belong to me either.
I commend your condemnation of China's condemnation.
Your commendation of the condemnation of China's condemnation is commendable.
Your commendation of the condemnation of China's condemnation is also commendable.
Your commendation of the commendable of the China's condemnation of commendable condemnation is also commendable.
He a little confused but he got the spirit.
My spirit is commendable.
We're all just living in a civ game.
Looks at diplomacy tab. China. Denouncing.
What does denouncing even do in that game? I've never seen any direct consequences from it.
You used to get warmongering penalties from declaring war on countries unexpectedly. I believe this became less significant if the person you declare war on is heavily denounced. But I could be very wrong since CIV is hard and IMA dumb.
You are correct. Warmonger penalties are quite a bit lower if you denounce first wait 5 turns. Though obviously that also gives them time to prepare for your attempt to liberate their people.
As you are probably aware, we have a huge semiconductor shortage versus demand, as you can see with the delay in car deliveries, prices, PS5s, Xboxes, computer chips, graphics cards, fridges, you name it. If it's got a chip, there is a large delay, markup when it comes to demand. Currently, where I am getting at with this is that pretty much all the Western nations are aware that if China has control of these semiconductors that are pretty much essential to everything we do in life, they have huge leverage on the geopolitical landscape.
Thanks for coherent response.
I knew I felt off this morning. I could feel the condemnation while sleeping in.
That's condensation you was feeling. You left the window open again, you god-danged idiot.
I condemn you for calling that man an IDJIT.
Oh my god, China, eat a fucking Snickers.
Would that turn China into Taiwan?
Stop calling it China. It's actually West Taiwan. If we can make this the common accepted standard, we could really piss them the hell off, smiley face.
She told me if you can get 10 people on Reddit to say, West Taiwan, he will resign.
That's what she said. Bawahaha.
Hey, don't start with that or he'll ban that joke.
My troops are merely passing by.
+30 diplomatic favor.
If Canada wanted to threaten the peace and stability of that region, we wouldn't be sending ships. We have Cobra chickens to do that. Those evil things have always been our secret weapon.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.